everyone, welcome to Simple Things. In today's video, I'm going to make a cup of tea. You might be thinking everyone knows how to make tea. What's special about it? Let's see. Those who love tea will be knowing that a good cup of tea can literally change your mood. It can make a bad day into a good one. What is better than starting our day with a steaming hot cup of tea in the morning? But as much as a good cup of tea can brighten your day, a boring cup of tea can destroy your mood. I was introduced to the world of tea with a poorly made cup of tea, which forced me to believe that tea does not taste good. And I just continued believing so for years. I always chose coffee wherever I went. No matter wherever I go, I would happily choose a glass of water over tea. Until one day I was offered with a cup of tea which I couldn't refuse and made me fall in love with it. It was an amazingly made cup of tea. Ever since I'm trying to recreate that taste. So in this video actually I'm going to show you how I make my cup of tea which transformed me into a tea lover. In that journey of trying to recreate the magic I once experienced, actually I made many mistakes. These mistakes we all do which destroys the taste of tea. So let's see how I make my tasty cup of tea. I always take equal amount of water and milk. Okay. So whatever, do not take so much water and just mix it with a little bit of milk will just destroy the tea completely. I'm adding sugar. I'm using organic brown sugar as you can see. This it's up to your choice. You can use whatever sugar you prefer and the amount of sugar also according to your taste. If you want to make it extra special, you can add green cardamom. Actually why I said green is that green is having a better flavor and that fragrance, so I'll just crush it and add it, not every day, just whenever I feel something special let's make, I'll just add this to my cup of tea. And one more thing is that I always use fresh milk. Okay, already boiled milk will just makes the tea taste, I don't know, it just doesn't taste good at all. So I always use a fresh cup of milk. The taste of a tea depends upon several things. Along with the amount of water, milk and tea leaves, there are several things, minute things that we usually ignore which makes a huge difference in the taste of tea. Like the boiling point of water, when to add tea powder, how long to boil, just like that many things. We'll see each and every one of them. Tea is something that everyone can make. The only difference is that whether you're making a tasty cup of tea or just an average okay cup of tea, because everybody uses the same ingredients, right? Milk or water, if you want, milk is a choice actually, and water and tea leaves, everything is the same, sugar, everything. What makes the tea special is the way that we make it, the method that we choose to make it. Add the tea leaves when it started boiling. Okay, that is the moment, that is the time that I'll be adding the tea leaves. And the tea leaves, as you can see, I'll always use that amount, it's up to you. And I don't like the fine ground tea leaves, okay, tea powder. I use this kind of this kind of granule size of tea leaves. This always tastes better. As you can see here, just if it is bubbling up, you just rotate the vessel, and the amount of tea powder also depends upon you. I don't use a spoon or spatula to mix all this. I'll just rotate it. It's my way of making it. You can use according to your wish. Let it boil for a minimum of 3 minutes. Okay, let all the fragrances mix up magically. Then only the tea will taste good with the tea leaves blended properly. And after that I'll be straining and I'll just transfer it to another vessel and just pour it back and forth so that it is frothy. I like my tea with all the bubbles and all. Drink your tea when it is hot, because once it's cooled down, it just entirely changes the taste. Ginger tea is actually an very good old home remedy for cold and cough and sore throat. So I use it. I just make it whenever I'm having a little bit of sore throat or something. I'll just make it, and this is actually just will make us entirely okay within minutes after consuming. Okay, so that's why I'm sharing this recipe with you. This is a traditional authentic Indian ginger tea recipe. So once I'll just add the ginger, crushed ginger, into the water directly once it started boiling, and let it boil. After that, you can add sugar and tea powder and everything. Let it just mix up properly. And I never use tap water to make tea. Tap water might contain some chemicals. In order to purify the water, they will add some chemicals, so it will give a different taste to the tea. So I always use purified water. Now just wait for 2 to 3 minutes, so that all this just absorb, the water just completely absorb the flavor of tea leaves, and after that only add the milk. A tea is perfect if the three factors blended well at the correct proportion, which is the color, aroma, and taste. So in order for all these three ingredients to infuse into the tea properly, we have to boil it at least for a minimum of 3 to 4 minutes. And overboiled tea, if you are boiling it for a very long time, that also will give a bitter taste to the tea. So the ideal time is 3 to 4 minutes. If you're using normal packet milk, boil at the same time, boil in another pan and keep it and add it while it is hot. If you're using Tetra packet milk, no need, you can directly add it into the hot tea mixture. Boiling time for different types of milk is different. I have already done a video about the same, you can check it out. After adding milk, once it's boiled, you can immediately switch off the flame, or you can boil it for maximum of 1 minute, because it's already, all the flavors are already infused into the tea before adding milk itself. So while making ginger tea, no need to boil the milk once it is added. No need to boil it for a very long time, because it's already boiled. You can immediately switch off the flame, or just you can heat it up to 1 minute maximum.